Okay, welcome back to
Yes.
Konting Kaalaman, Malaking Katulungan, and we have Joe Gutierrez as our guest, who is from San Francisco. Okay, so Joe, nasan ba tayo nag-ending? We were talking about yung girl na in love sa lesbian, di ba? Kung ano sila.
Yes.
Ako, ang theory ko, and tingnan mo kung you'll agree with me. Yung iba, like you said, may butch, may femme, right? Pero yung mga babae, yung femme na tinatawag, they're the ones who look feminine.
Correct.
They fall in love. And I'm talking about the Philippines, kasi growing up, I've seen it.
Yes, of course. That's our culture, right?
Oh.
Yes.
So the femme that fall in love with butch, mga butch, right? Hindi mo ba naisip na they're falling in love with the butch kasi mukha silang lalaki? Pero minus the roughness, minus the qualities of the guys na ayaw ng babae. Mukha siyang lalaki, and yet because she's a woman, she's sensitive, she understands the femme, right? Because they're built the same way, right? Kasi think about it, if the femme is truly bisexual or lesbian, wouldn't she fall in love with the same sex that looks like her? It's never happened in the Philippines.
Correct. Yes. True. True. Yes.
Diba?
I
So,
agree.
ang
Yes.
theory ko dyan is you're falling in love with this person because she looks like a guy.
Yeah.
Hindi dahil,
And then and maybe they think the same because
exactly. Kasi
yeah,
parang
they think the same.
yung
They
wavelength
feel the
natin,
same because
they're
no
both
matter what, we're still women. Yeah.
exactly.
Yes.
Diba? So,
Correct.
kaya
Because besides
wait.
there is a role playing. I mean,
Mhm.
one is a man and then a woman.
Yeah.
So
So, 'di ba, so you're right. Kaya yung mga nagiging on mo na straight, probably they're straight, but they were never converted. They've always been straight and they were still straight kahit kasama ka dahil mukha kang lalaki,
correct. Yes.
'di
And I hope they can find a name with that. They were never they were never sorry. They were never they're really straight because they fell in love with but they
Straight.
it's really complicated. I mean,
I mean, there's no explain. They're just straight, plain straight. But then they would rather go with the lesbian kasi babae yun eh. Mas nakakaintindi sa kanila, di ba?
yes.
And they feel
Yes.
more comfortable with that. Plus, you
Oh
look like a
yes.
guy anyway. Di ba?
Yes.
Kaya yung
Yes.
mga babaeng and I've already come out in the open that I've had relationships with women, with lesbians, right? But I've never had a
Yeah.
relationship with someone who's femme. And in my mind, magkukulutan tayong dalawa? Kung ano, may di ba yung ganon? Di ba?
Yes. Yes.
Kasi hindi ako lesbian, I guess, right? So,
Yes.
does it
No.
make me bisexual? Maybe
Yeah.
not even. Kasi,
Correct.
I'm
Yeah.
bisexual, gusto ko rin
It
ang
can
kapwa
become.
babae ko,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes. You're
I'm
bi.
probably
Yeah.
straight. So,
Yes.
LGBTQS? Lesbian,
Pwede.
gay, bisexual, trans, queer, straight. Or itong term natin sa lesbian, ang mga girls na
Hindi kasi
pumapasok
pwede you can fall on the category queer.
queer, yeah, right? Siguro,
Q. Kasi Q is pwedeng queer, pwedeng questioning.
Yun nga eh, alam ko
Hindi
din
mo,
pwedeng
yeah.
questioning. Oo, di ba?
Yeah,
Pero
kaya
may
doon ka
question ko
magpo-fall.
talaga.
Yeah.
Di ba? Kasi, parang, kaya yung iba dyan na, sinabi ko dun sa dati kung sa previous episode ko, yung mga babae na, yung mga like, look at you, so my audience here sa Konting Kaalaman, you saw my previous guest who was a lesbian, Chris Aldover, and we discussed this. I just want to reiterate. Ang sabi ko, ang mga tomboy na kilala ko, walang wrinkles. Look at Joe. Lumapit ka. Wala kang wrinkles. See? And my theory is this. Wala.
Yeah.
Unlike ako. Kayong mga tomboy, alam mo kung bakit wala kayong mga
Ay, sorry.
Because
I'm using my phone. I'm me see my phone, okay? Oh,
Ah,
sorry.
kaya kayo walang wrinkles is because you've never had relationships with men.
Oh.
Men are the ones who give us these wrinkles. Kasi kita mo, nakakita ka na ba ng, sige, magsabi ka sa akin ng tomboy na ang daming wrinkles. Sige, magsabi ka, give me one. Because you know a lot. Think about all your friends.
Wala. We had heartbreaks then. Siyempre.
No, you've been you have been heartbroken. I know that.
Yes.
So, it's not that. You know what? Kasi kayo, one thing in common with you, all of you have never really had relationships with men for a long period of time. Kung meron man couple, di ba? Wala.
Never.
Exactly. Kaya ang sabi ko, yung mga bata dyan, if you want to preserve your forehead, you don't want her to have wrinkles, just fall for, the same lesbians before you. Kasi hindi kayo naka-wrinkles. Joke. Anyway, no, it's a joke, but it's funny. Because think about it. That's the only common thing you guys have. Never pa kayo nagkaroon ng relationship with men. Or hence, no wrinkles. Diba? Anyway. So yun ang secret nila. But, okay, let's moving forward. So you came out ng college na. Your father, ba't nawala? Oh my gosh.
Oh, me? Yeah.
Oh, there. Your father, did he ever find out? When did he find out?
Oh yeah, he found out when he came here. He found out.
Sila sabay or sabay?
Yeah, because both of them, I opened. I
What
said I really wanted to be with a woman, not with a guy.
What was their reaction?
Well, they know about it, but it's not confirmed. They were telling me
in denial sila.
Yes, because that's why there's a lot of that situation that he didn't support me playing basketball, then wearing boys clothes is okay because whatever, because I started wearing boys clothes when I was young, really young, so wala na siya magagawa doon. But yung relationship with women, it was never confirmed. Pero
did you ever meet any of your aunts?
Yeah, but he didn't know we had relationship. Because they thought we were best friends.
Mm-hmm.
So they met them. Yeah, my parents met them, and then
Ganun nga,
one time they even picked me up sa bahay nung isa. So they know they're all my best friends.
Yeah, actually, no, mga magulang natin before, either they're in denial or they're naive, hindi naman siguro, pero like even my grandmother, 'di ba? Parang we should rather me be with a lesbian than with a man kasi I will not get pregnant. 'Di ba?
I have an auntie who's like that.
Huh?
I have an auntie who's like that she'd rather have her daughter go with the lesbian than with a man.
Oh, talaga?
Oh yeah. But she passed away. I mean, my cousin.
But not daughter. A lot of. So ikaw, takot ka rin talaga na mag-amin sa kanila because it took you a long time before you.
You know why? Because there's a lot of discrimination. I was young. I was being discriminated na talaga eh.
How?
So I felt that. I really felt that. So that's why in my mind, ang future, bata, high school pa lang ako, iniisip ko na I would not be working in the Philippines. Because of that. Yeah, yes.
So the Filipinos are not accepting. They tolerate. Yeah. I think this is how we were at least back then. I don't know now, but apparently now hanggang ngayon pala. Kasi
meron pa rin.
Hanggang ngayon daw, even with the gay men, 'di ba? Kasi nga our culture is we're very rooted into our yung Catholic faith natin, 'di ba?
Yes.
Alam naman natin yung teachings. And tapos we grew up in a Catholic school. Yeah. So ganun yung thinking nila, and I guess it's more tolerated than accepted. I think that's the right term for how our parents see us. I mean, see mga yung lesbian, yung members of the LGBTQ, they tolerate it, but they don't accept it.
Yes, yeah. Diba? True. I didn't even I mean, I felt I was accepted, pero it was never verbally
Mm-mm.
not said that, oh, I would, I
Yeah.
would accept for who you are. No.
Yeah, and you know what? Now that I'm looking back, um, parang merong stigma if like I'm a
Yeah.
woman and I'm with a lesbian, parang,
Yeah.
di ba, they look at you like, bakit
Yes.
tomboy yung kasama? Di ba yung parang, ganun, di ba? So,
Filipinos, our culture is really, I don't know if we got it from
awkward.
somebody else who colonized us. Judgmental sila eh. If
Mm.
they see someone, like if they see someone, I felt that when I was young.
Mhm.
If they see someone playing basketball, because it's a man's sport, they thought they were lesbians already. They
Oh,
thought they were
yeah, that's
having
true.
intimate relationship with women. That's
Mm-mm.
why some girls, even if they want to play basketball, they don't want to because people will think they're lesbians, and that's so sad. Kaya nung
That,
time namin, my time, I was, so we're all girls, like they thought all of us were lesbians. Hello, so it changed when girls who are not lesbians played, and they got pregnant during that season. Yeah, so they know that, oh
hindi
yeah,
pala lesbian.
it's mix. Unlike during the first, even before I played basketball, they thought women who plays basketball are all lesbians. So that's in our culture, stigma na nga talaga. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, and kaya nga
Yeah.
parang looking back, 'di ba? Parang nawala si Jo. No, parang
Yeah,
looking
okay.
back, parang nakakahiya tuloy na umamin kasi parang ano parang abnormal ka pag pumatol ka.
Yes.
Or kapag
Yeah.
tomboy ka, abnormal ka, hindi ka
Yes.
normal, 'di ba?
And if you have a daughter or a son who's gay, I mean like bakla or tomboy, parang yung mga tao ay parang ganon.
May diferensya. 'Di
Ganon.
ba yun yung term, may
Yes.
diferensya ka,
Yes.
'di ba? Parang
Yeah. Mental disorder, yeah.
oo. So,
Yeah.
it's really sad, oo nga. And ano, to be honest with you, I haven't been open before and accepting. Hindi, accepting ako, pero on my own, yung ako sa sarili ko, I questioned.
Sorry. Okay.
And by the way, daredevil din po siya. Oh, ikot-ikot siya. Ano, stunt woman ho yan eh. No, but, di ba, parang it's so hard to really say that, yeah, I also fall for women. But having said that, seriously, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm probably not bisexual. Or maybe I am. I don't know. Because, like I said, I've never been attracted to a woman who looks like me. Oh, I actually know I'm wrong. I'm bisexual. Because I've had crushes on women in high school pala. Girls. Si Joy Nuiles, naging crush ko yan.
Oh.
Kabatch mo,
Okay.
alam niya yung sinabi ko. And, but then, ano din hindi ko rin sigurado kung crush mo nga because you wanna be like them. Like what you said.
Oh.
Gusto mo si Richard
Yeah.
Gomez because you wanna be like that, di ba?
Yes.
Ako, gusto ko siya kasi parang gusto maging katulad niya.
Yes.
Kasi siya, on niya si Irene Lawas, crush ko si Irene Lawas.
Oh, that's why.
So gusto ko maging katulad niya para gusto rin, parang ganon siguro. Kaya at this point siguro, I guess I'm under Q. Because I really don't know. Diba?
So, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Because maybe I'm like I'm speaking for myself. Siguro nga kaya na-attract kasi mukha siyang lalaki, but they have the sensitivity of a woman. Right? Which is
Correct.
perfect.
Yes.
They understand me. I feel comfortable because we get each other.
Yes.
The men you don't get.
I think
like
that's our disadvantage with men. Because nag-iisip pa lang yung babae.
Joe, can I just ask you a favor? Pwede ba ikaw humarap sa camera, hindi yung battle mo?
Sorry.
Okay,
sorry.
fine.
Okay. So, I mean, yun ang advantage namin with men kasi I know how they think. At saka, nag-iisip pa lang sila, alam na namin iniisip nila.
Yeah, right? It's true. That's why.
Unlike men, they don't care. They don't care about women's feelings. They don't. I mean, because they're men.
Yeah. 'Di ba? Yun na nga, 'di ba? Parang kaya siguro may mga women na straight, like you said. So think about it, yung mga naging almost straight talaga, they're
Oo.
probably straight and they look at you like a man.
Yes.
'Di ba? Kasi,
Maybe, yes.
but then, the other question, let's get deeper. When it comes to sexual activities,
Okay. Okay.
censored ba 'to? When
I
it
don't
comes to
know. You're the
sexual
host, yeah.
activities, 'di ba?
But we can say it in a nice way, okay? Yeah.
No, because if a woman, like,
So,
may role playing, 'di ba? Like you said, may role
okay.
playing.
Okay.
Hindi ko alam if I'm delving into porn.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh, X-rated.
So,
No, but
you know what?
I just wanna know.
I asked them about that. Okay, of course. So, what do they think? Because it's their first time, right? So I asked them. So, what do you think? So they said it doesn't matter. It's genderless. If you love a person, it doesn't matter, and sex is part of your love, of your expression of your love to that
Yun nga,
person.
oo. So it's not,
Usually, so it doesn't matter how you do it, or how it's how
what you
you
use?
love. I mean, yeah. I asked them. So kasi ano lang yun, kumbaga parang bonus
Palabok na
lang,
lang.
additional bonus. Additional
Palabok, gano'n.
bonus na lang yun eh. Yes.
Oo, oo.
Kaya if if they're not satisfied, but they're always satisfied. It's not,
Oh, etong tanong ko
tinanong ko,
sa'yo.
I asked them eh, ha?
You're talking about satisfying your partner, the
Yes.
femme.
Yes.
Question. What about the femme satisfying the lesbian?
Oh, that's two different things kasi it depends on where you are. Because, okay, when I was in the Philippines, it depends on how the lesbians, like me, I mean, like, will be satisfied, right?
Mm-hmm. Some of them do not. Is it true that some lesbians, they just want to do the act, but you do not do anything to them?
Correct. You know what? Usually, the culture,
Ganon, di
lesbians
ba?
in the Philippines, it's always one
One
way.
way, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
But when I came here,
iba, di ba?
ibang culture, yes.
So this is,
I learned how to do the two-way.
yeah, exactly. Now the two-way. So I'm thinking, if it's two-way, then that makes her bisexual, the femme. Hindi ba?
Bisexual.
Not really.
Not really, because I'm doing it with a woman.
No, the woman, yung femme.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Oh, if
Yes.
naging two-way na,
Yes.
duruin mong gagawin sa'yo.
Yes. Yes.
Di ba dapat, kasi kung straight ka taga, ew! Alam mo yun?
They wanna try it kasi. They wanna try it how it is. I mean, like, because they were doing it with men. Why can't they do it with us?
Yeah, but
So
they
were saying
different organs.
Yeah, I told you it's complicated.
Yun nga, siguro, maybe, you know what, maybe it doesn't define that. Maybe the sexual activity will not define whether you're, whether you're lesbian, whether you're bisexual. I guess, like you said, it depends who the person is. They're more, maybe they're just adventurous, diba? Yung iba, they just
Correct.
try. Yeah. So it doesn't really define, sexual activity of a person will never define whether they fall under a certain category. And ato lang meron ako in-interview and may mga na-offend when you categorize. In this program, and whenever I'm in my podcast or here, I only categorize because we are discussing LGBTQ, right?
Correct.
So, but syempre, outside of this discussion, we don't, kumbaga, hindi mo ika-categorize, hindi mo sila kinakahon. Hindi ako nang kakahon. Kumbaga, it is what it is. Ganon. But then, for purposes of discussion, we have to discuss it this way. Kasi nga, specific tayo, di ba? Because we're discussing it, we're trying to understand. And the other thing I'm trying to do in this program is trying to let the people get to know a lesbian or a gay person or a bisexual, because especially those who are very judgmental, I want you to know that they are people too like you. They have feelings, and this is how they are. For you to not accept them for who they are, it's just first unfair. It's not right. And it's discriminatory, diba? Although
Yes.
I under the really the problem I see here is that we are Catholics and the teaching go against the practice, diba? Yung ginagawa mo. It was hard from like growing up, it's hard to reconcile. It is really hard. And the only way I was able to reconcile it is ganito. Para sa akin, and this is my opinion, like I said, for the audience out there, especially the religious, don't get offended. We are all entitled to our own opinions, and this is my own opinion. I'm not imposing it on anybody, but this is how I see it. I'm Catholic. I go to Mass every Sunday, lector ako. I'm not that religious, but I know religion. I was raised Catholic since kindergarten to law school. I was in a Catholic school. So, and I graduated philosophy in UST, AB philosophy. That's my degree, Bachelor of Arts in philosophy. And guess what we studied? God. So mga classmate ko, madre at pare. And mga lawyers na ngayon. But this is what I think, right? I believe, in my opinion alone, I believe that God will not condemn you for who you are. Isa mga lesbian, gay, and anyone who's a member of the LGBTQ. Of course, some of you will say it was their choice. Yeah, some of them it's a choice. But if you're born this way and this is how you are, this is how you feel, do you think God will condemn you for being true to yourself? So I think it's not for us to judge them, condemn them, to say that what they're doing is wrong, who they are is wrong. It's up to God to judge them. Let's leave it at that. And para sa akin, as long as you have faith in God, I don't think God will turn his back on you and say, no, hindi ganun, hindi yan pagkakakilala ko sa Diyos. Diba? God is very accepting. As long as you have faith in Him and you believe in Him and you do good, then you're good. So yun lang. Kaya ngayon, dinidiscuss natin to. Ako din, in order for other people who are very judgmental, who do not think, yung may nagsabi na, may naging guest ako, nagpe-pray over pa daw sa kanya dahil gay siya. Di ba parang, that is so offending.
Culturally, yeah.
Yeah, but we have to move forward.
I know.
Right?
But a lot of them hasn't moved forward yet. I mean,
I know.
So
and
it's
then
so
they
sad.
Fun.
It's so sad.
It is. And one of my guests mentioned, and did you know about that? That there was a lesbian who was raped in the Philippines.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And I guess she was killed as well because they inserted this big, ano ba yung tubo?
Yes.
Her genitals. Yeah. And then what is wrong with these people? Like, and clearly the people that did this were men.
Yeah.
Right? Why would you do that? And hindi ko maintindihan. And I do not know. I hope that they caught these people and,
because maybe we don't have a lot of education, because that's the thing with the Philippines. We don't have education about this LGBTQ. Somebody should, like invite someone. It's a matter of like educating them. The same here, like when I first came here, when I first came here, they're educating. I mean, that was the first that AIDS, ano pala yung AIDS noon, but US is really good with educating everyone in the US about AIDS. So,
yeah. Oo nga. And then natatakot sila, di ba? You have to educate people. And the problem with that is, when you educate people, syempre nasa school yan. Tapos pag Catholic school, nako, ano na mangyayari? Tingin mo ba?
Kaya, yung medium natin sa atin, katulad ng, I'm not like advertising. I'm a fan of It Bulaga. I don't know if you heard the segment, Bawal Judgmental, right?
Oo.
They're educating the people about LGBTQ.
Yes. Yeah, yun na nga. And growing up, we did not have that, di ba?
No, we don't. Because,
wala eh.
Kasi ipapasara nila yung show na yun if they talk about it. Something like that.
Yeah.
That's how it is before.
So for me, alam mo, dapat magbago na ang Philippines. Walang magagalit sa akin. Sa akin lang, lesbians, the member of the LGBTQ, they're people. Kung if you are really Tsaka yung mga nagja-judge sa kanila saying this is wrong, that God will be mad at you, gano'n. Isipin mo yung sinasabi mo. Ikaw ang
Yes.
nagsasabi ng masama, ikaw ang gumagawa ng sumasama sa kapwa-tao mo, 'di ba? So dapat ikaw mag-isip. Sino sa inyo ng lesbian ang pupunta sa hell? Malamang ikaw. Kasi ikaw
Yes.
yung judgmental. 'Di ba?
And I just want to let you know I was discriminated at work too. I mean, like in the Philippines, my first job that I applied, and I can firmly say I was judged by that because I never got the job because I was a lesbian.
See?
That was Coco Bank. That
Oh,
was my
wow.
first Coco Bank.
And back then,
UCPB.
kasi din, we have
That
pictures
was
resume.
1988.
Yeah.
I was discriminated. The person, the human resources, asked my sister because my sister already working at UCPB, and she asked my sister, "Is your sister a tomboy, a lesbian?" Then my sister, "No, she's only boyish." And then I mean, I didn't get the job because I was a lesbian.
Yeah, that's wrong. And then this is the Philippines, guys. So the Philippines should change and be more accepting and be more Christian, Catholic tayo, 'di ba? I mean, come
Yeah.
on, guys. But anyways, we're running out of time, my dear. Can you believe it? We're almost
Wow, it's already an hour.
an hour, yes. Almost an hour. But ang dami pang namin pwede pag-usapan ni Jo. And unfortunately, we have to cut this short. But thank you so much for gracing my show. And I am so proud of you, my
My
dear.
pleasure.
And
And I'm proud of you. You have a show.
yes, bumati ka na.
Thank you for having me.
Bumati ka na sa mga dapat mong batiin.
Oh, hi. I hope you watch this. I mean, my friends all over the world. This is my
Yes.
childhood friend, best friend. Now, I don't know where you are. In LA or in Toronto? Or
I'm in
I
San
don't know.
Diego right now.
You're all over the world.
I know I'm in San Diego right now.
I keep saying, yeah.
Wala kang babatiin na bawat tao mismo, like names, wala.
Oh, like to say hi to Uchi, Season, then Rochelle, everyone in the Philippines, my family, yeah.
Okay, ako naman. Ako lagi akong bumabati. First of all, today, December recorded to, so belated Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Oh, yeah, belated Happy
diba?
Father's Day.
Yeah, and then also, I would like to say happy birthday in advance naman. Ang unahan ko na, to my daughter, Aliana Diego. She turns, I'm not gonna say na, kasi bibilangin nyo kung ilang taon ako. She turns 20, hindi ko sasabihin pala, no? Happy birthday, June 26. Anak, I love you so much. I miss you. And then my son naman, July 1st, Canada Day.
Advance happy birthday to your children.
Yes. And before I forget, ako bumate,
advance happy birthday, Tiny, July 4th too.
Yes. Thank you. And of course, I would like to say hello to my friends here. Si mga taga-Green Heights natin, si Angel Villamater, si Zari, sister niya, si Phil Penales. The people here in LA. Oh, and I'm in San Diego right now. So hello, Ninang baby. I visited her. Si Ninong Celso. And yung kababata ko, my oldest friend, Chris Kamaklang. He's actually waiting for me now. We're going to be going out to karaoke. I've known him since he was 2 and I was 3. So siya yung oldest friend ko. And he's visiting his mom, his parents. He's coming from Seattle. So we'll just, catch up. So hello, Chris. And yung brother niya si Jojo. I hope I see you. I haven't seen you since we were kids. So I hope I see you. Nito sa San Diego, but, I never saw you. But anyways, so those, and before I forget, of course, Chloe, Leah, her nice daughter, thank you so much for coming with me to sing at the Gatsby. And by the way, I just want to promote, and I want to let you know, guys, that I have a show coming at the Gatsby. It's a restaurant in West Covina. They're launching me. And it's July 31st at 7 p.m. We'll be selling tickets. Tickets are $25 each. And it comes with dinner and a drink. And I'm telling you guys, they have really good food. I really love going there. The size of the restaurant is just right, not too big, not too small. So maganda po. So I'm inviting you guys July 31st, 7 p.m. at the Gatsby. I'm gonna have a show, and my special guest is Chloe Leia's daughter. She's a very good singer. And this is her first time, singing in public. So, let's support her too. And if you want to get the tickets, just message me. I have them. Okay. So, having said that, yung mga babatiin ko pa, dapat mga taga-Green Heights batiin natin because mga kabata natin.
Hi, friends.
Yung mga ka-basketball mo, batiin mo na.
Hi, friends from from Green Heights and whom I played basketball for so long. I mean, I miss you guys.
Sino?
Si Boy, si John De Leon, si Raul Ampunin, then sino pa? Sila Baisan, yan, mga kalaro ko nung basketball. And of course, the UST players, lahat sila. And then my batchmates from St. Paul's High School. Hello.
Yeah. So yon. Ako naman, again, mga taga Toronto naman, batiin naman natin sila. Namimiss ko na kayo dyan. My son, Jed, of course, Allianz in Montreal. And of course, my friends,
Say hi to them for me.
Hi daw. Si Michelle Diego, si Jen, si Mama Mads, Papa Dudes, Marcel, si Al Bobadilla, so si Ting Labayan, Chris Aldover, Ian Santillan. Thank you for guesting me nga pala dyan sa show nyo. And dito naman sa LA, like I said, Joyce Punzalan.
Oy, Joyce.
Jaggy Pinedo's here, Tintin Pineda, Rafi, Santa Maria, yung wife niya si Nancy, si Reggie Santos, and Melissa, ang wife niya. And yung mga
Rochelle, their sister.
Yes, and Rochelle from Vegas, punta ka dito, nagka-show ko.
Yes.
And mga uncle ko dito, yung pinsan, si Valerie, I haven't seen you yet, so magpakita ka. Sino pa ba? Ang hinahanap yung mga mag-anak ko sa San Francisco. Si Medellin Rodriguez. I haven't seen you in a long time. I've been trying to locate you, so please message me. And si Thea, nandun din. Si Tito Pido, Ninong Jerry, Tita Marites, they're all in San Francisco. So, Joe, I'm probably gonna go there. Hello, Marilyn and Bon pala. I'm gonna be, Matet, of course, Matet. I'm gonna going to San Francisco sometime in July. And hoping to see my friends in San Francisco. Annette, Jing, talagang si Julo.
Just let me know.
Yes, I'll let you know. So, I think we're still within the time. So, thank you so much, Joe. I'm so glad, you agreed to guest.
My pleasure, yeah.
Yes, and so uulitin na. Ang ganda ng discussion natin, di ba? It just flowed and sa'yo
Yes.
ikaw pa lang ang guest ko na we touched on sexual activities, o di ba?
Oh.
Ikaw pa lang. Kasi nga, I'm more comfortable talking to you kasi syempre friend kita and I know that, you will not be offended kasi we know each other. And you're open din naman. So that's good. So yun lang. Friends, again, abangan niyo yung susunod na episode ko ng Konting Kaalaman, Malaking Katulungan. I believe for my next episode, my guest will be still a member of the LGBTQ, but ito naman yung G. So meron tayong L.
Happy Pride G.
Oo, Happy Pride
to everyone.
G, hahanap ako ng B. Bisexual naman. Yun naman interviewin natin. Di ba? Tsaka yung T. Yun wala pa ako, B, T, tsaka Q. Kung meron ka,
I know someone, but I can refer you to her.
Sige. Let me know. I-message mo para mag-guest natin siya dito. And let's see yung perspective naman niya. If being a bisexual.
She's in the Philippines, so I don't know. Baka
okay lang, Zoom lang naman eh. No, because
I will ask her.
Yeah, because I want to know, like, I've interviewed lesbian, ito na nga. Tapos, nasabi mo rin na na-discriminate ka. I want to know if you're bisexual, may discrimination din ba?
Yes.
Okay? Diba? Yung mga ganon. So, it would be interesting to listen to a person who's identified as bisexual and see their perspective of, being a member of LGBTQ and the whole thing, right? So, yun lang. And again, thank you again, Joe.
Okay.
Aalis ha.
Thanks.
Just wait for me. And sa audience ko, thank you po for watching.
Thank you.
Again, if you have any questions, you can send an email to maria@merlaw.ca. That's maria@merlaw.ca. And or you can just message me here. Message me there if you have any topics you want me to discuss and you want anyone to meet for anyone to be a guest in my show, you let me know and I will accommodate. So thank you again for watching. Again, ako po si Attorney Maria Eleanor Rodriguez, ang inyong kaibigan, your source of information and legal counsel who has the Filipino community's best interest at heart. dito po sa ating programang Konting Kaalaman, Malaking Katulungan. Till next week. See ya!
Yeah. Bye.